So let's go. You want
Okay.
a general?
Um, yeah, I mean, I think you and I both already know what they're probably going to say right now. So, I mean, we can just do that. Hold on, let me get a.
Well, first of all, other than cars, I'm hearing in my head. I can see clearly now the
I
rain
know
is
I heard
gone.
you sing that earlier.
No, I never sang that earlier. I can see clearly
Yes, you
now.
did. Yes, you
I
did. You tuned.
mm,
You were whistling it when I. Yes, you did. I promise you did.
maybe I don't remember, but I actually like what's going on.
I.
All
Well,
right, look,
maybe you didn't mean to, but I definitely heard it like subliminally.
you heard your own message. I
You
never.
might have not said it aloud, but I heard it. Let's just say
Well,
that.
let's just let Spirit do what Spirit needs to do. Listen, we're getting sassy here with the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is changing for you, moving at a rapid pace. You have a definite connection with the infinite source in your supplies. I just got done saying that action is what the wands are, and when it's an eighth, it's the infinite source in your supplier. At this point in time, you need to remember who you truly are. That your sovereignty calls out for you to be the priestess, the high priestess that you truly are. Don't play second fiddle, and don't worry, and also don't worry as much, and realize that you're gaining a four. A four is structure. It's like Saturn saying, we're going to take you through all the opposite extremes so that you can balance out the four corners of your mind. Meaning, and then you're going to say, what the heck? The mind is the brain is round, but it's good to send love to the four corners and kind of clean it out. And that's kind of like what your structure means, that your life is taking a more meaning. It's already taken, and the Three of Wands indicates to me, like what you know, the power of three, the Holy Trinity, body, mind, and spirit. You're clear as to where you want to go, and what I hear, success is guaranteed. Okay, um, success is guaranteed. Again, wow, Three of Swords, and look at all those rose petals. This is why I like these cards, because they kind of like they give me another dimension to soften the swords with the coming into
Right, right. Yeah, yeah.
it's everybody else, and then there's God in between. There's no other way. We're all one, and it's like coming to a truce with different people. Swords of victory. Like when Archangel Michael holds his sword up, like that's that's a given. I see again. I see again travel outside of the. I'm gonna do some automatic writing because I don't want to just do cards now. I want to go
Okay.
into. Let me put the cards aside. I see again travel. This is emphasized, but travel for knowledge, not travel for leisure. I see that you're going to be traveling for knowledge.
Okay.
I keep forgetting the details better of what you're studying, but
Uh-huh.
I keep seeing um, travel, and that you're actually talking to other people, asking them questions to find out. Don't be embarrassed to ask the questions that you need. Record it with your phone or record their voice.
Mhm.
It's like you're going to be documenting something. Okay, I don't know. You told me today about going to Egypt. It could be that. It could be somewhere else that you really have some roots and you want to really find out the truth of the matter and you want to get to the heart of the matter. This is a point in your life where like everybody, they say everybody changes every 7 years. Well, you're at a point
Yeah.
in your life where you're in that pivotal change, and it just so happens to coincide with what I was talking about earlier, the astrological year.
Hmm.
um, it's a time to move forward, feel the fear, and do it other ways. It's kind of like when you go on a roller coaster, and I don't know, I feel you as a pretty daring person,
Or skydive.
or skydive. You're scared of it. At the beginning you think it's scary, but after you do it, you go, oh no, this is bliss. So
Hmm.
that's what you need to apply. You experience that in your life, so you realize that every time you come into a road or something that looks scary, on the other side is really, once you've experienced it, you go, this isn't so bad.
Hmm.
And now also what I'm being shown is hearing, I'm hearing Akashic records. Learn to renegotiate your contracts and go into your Akashic records And when you feel that you're stuck, you can say, accelerate the records for me. And what happens is any problems or and good things, everything in your life is going to accelerate. And you're going to go, oh my God, I can't keep up with all of this. But that's the archangel, or they're turning the pages, the Akashic record keepers. And that's another thing that's happening, because as your life comes to that 7 year itch change, your records, your destiny is moving forward. What is written for you to live out in this life. And always after you do that, when you see that, stay. That's why it's so important to you're learning right now to stay present in the present moment. Okay, this is not so much as like what you're and what you're doing is right. They tell me, remind yourself, whatever happens in your life, whatever exchange you have with another person, come back to yourself and trust yourself, and don't judge according to what others words are about. This is about relying totally on the your father, mother, God, or however you want to see it. I feel like you're like you're very much, your heart opens up for like the mother goddess. That's what I feel. And if that's where your faith and the name, because things get lost in translation.
Hmm.
uh, don't get stuck on a name. Allow things to unfold and unravel for you, and continue to evolve. You're always growing. Okay. Kind of funny. I just noticed we're both wearing red tank tops.
No, stop, because I was trying to figure out what to put on, and I knew I wanted to wear like a tank top because I always like to wear a tank top because it shows like my
I
tattoos
just
fully.
noticed.
And then and I remember you saying you were wearing a tank top, but I was not paying any attention to the color. And I was sitting there looking through my closet, and I'm like, you know what? Red. The color red came in my head, and I'm like, yep, we're putting on red then. And then I got on here, and that's one of the first things I
So
noticed.
red
I
is
was like,
good.
wow, Source literally made me match you. And what's even more funny is I was gonna put a green screen on too in the back because I was like, I like how he's doing that. That's pretty cool. Let me put one on too to like be a little matchy. And then when I got on here and saw the shirts, I was like,
This
nope,
is
we're not doing that.
okay. This is the thing where I said, okay, you can use your creativity, use your ability to, I'm sorry, like when we talk, use your creativity and allow yourself to flow with it. And it doesn't matter. Like right now, the red is grounding. We were talking about spicy readings, but red and orange, guys, we tend to laugh about the sacral chakra. Remember, the
No, like,
vitality of God exists here. When we do like candles or combinations, if you
for
want to
real.
transmute, but you want to bring it down, you light an orange candle or red candle next to the higher vibrational chakra. It goes with the chakras.
It
See, if you
also,
want to,
red and orange are like colors of action and power as well, like because they are the root chakra and it's deeper, deeper
and if you
rooted.
look at India, the brides dress up in red because in India it's the color of purity. So you see, according to
Mhm.
the belief system, every color is good. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of us think, that we need to call the violet flame, and it makes us feel better when we invoke it. But if you notice, our aura is already includes the violet flame. It has the emotional body, the mental body, and then the violet flame. So even before it gets to us, that's why when we do healing, okay, and we can do it before, or prayers or healing or whatever, we're actually allowing it to go through that violet flame into our mental and into our emotional, and it comes in transmuted already. Okay, and so that's one thing that is kind of like powerful and grounding. What another thing I want, getting back to your reading, I really feel. Um, Wait a minute, Anna Tobacco asks, "Am I a male or a female?" No, I'm a god. Thank you. Anyhow, getting back to the reading, I got sidetracked on there.
It's all right. It happens to the best of
All
us.
right,
No worries.
all right. What I'm hearing, okay, okay, it came back to me. What you're facing right now is a major life change. I already told you that. And it's happening at a rapid pace because you're learning or you're discovering who you truly are. When that happens, you become whole and complete. And whether you want it or not, that's when we were talking about that. But that's when you attract the violet, the twin flame that we so don't understand. Let's not pretend that we know. We don't have enough words to explain what it is. Let go. Let's just let go and let Goddess.
Right, right, right.
Okay. Let Because not everything. We're not going to know everything until we actually get to a certain point.
Right.
And and you said it in one of your readings, which actually I resonated with. It says you said no. If it's not here right now, it's because it's not supposed to be.
Hmm.
So it's cool. Don't overthink. Just take action. All right. So the calendar year starts with March 21st, but we don't have to wait that long.
Right.
Um, and I see they're really specifying 2 or 3 trips. Are you planning these? No? Okay.
Not necessarily. I mean,
We'll see what comes up. I think somebody's going to support you. Somebody's going to come in
one
to support you. Huh?
one of the trips could have just been the one I got back from.
No, that one is not included in this reading.
No.
That one's already in the
Okay.
past.
Okay.
We'll see it unfold. Okay. Maybe you'll have a trip in your mind. I don't know. Because when I start to see airplanes and I see 3. When I see trips, I see a lot of time airplanes, and then I see a place, but I don't know the whole geography, so I can't explain the place that I see, but I can more or less tell by what it looks like.
Are they warm climates? Because I hate the cold.
Yeah, they're warm. I see kind of like desert, like beach sand.
A win is a win.
Yeah, I've never been in the desert, so I don't know what the sand looks like, but it looks kind of like like beach sand color.
That's good because desert, I mean, it depends on what desert you're in because, like, Arizona desert or like the desert in like California and stuff is more like an orange color. But I feel like beach sand usually has more of like the earthy brown or white like undertones behind it. But I've never been in like overseas
Okay.
desert to see what type of sand they have.
Okay.
I just have watched documentaries and stuff.
All right, and to keep it
Lollipop.
simple, as far as like past lives is concerned or something, this is something that is being brought to your attention just so you know that when you're a warrior, like a warrior princess, that's what they're telling me, but you don't know it, but when you're asleep, you travel and you take care of things.
Oh, I can
And
feel it. That's why
don't
I'm always so damn tired.
and don't be surprised if people tell you that you start appearing to them in their dreams.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me either.
Okay?
They appear in mine too, and I try to get rid of them.
All right. Okay. All right. I always go above and beyond, but that's about wraps it up. The things that I'm seeing. Um, you're doing good. You're following your path. You're going with the flow, and as long as you're going with the flow, you cannot have lack. Hi, Ida Martinez. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Belinda, she left. User 59 is a gentleman. People are coming by. If you want to get a reading, I'm doing one live right now with Nicole, and the person that's screen recording,
Oh my
thank you very
god.
much.